Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Go. And we are back again for another episode. It is episode 115, and in today's episode we are going to be, of course, heading on into the weekend league and doing, things like that. Of course, that's what we do on a Monday. So this is the team that we've got on the screen. It's not really changed a lot lately. However, as you may have seen on the bench, we've got a new addition. That was Alexis Sanchez's road to the final. I packed him from like a level 15, 16, 17, something like that pack, and just kind of delete the fudge. But yeah, so we got him untradeable, and obviously that's pretty cool. It's alright. He might get upgraded a little bit, but probably not. He plays for Inter, so it's not the greatest team, but they could do alright. They have got Lautaro Martinez, and of course, a couple of other players like Skriniar and stuff, so they may do okay. But anyway, I've decided to do 10 player picks. The first 5 weren't great, I can't lie. Even 6 is not looking good with Perrin. We've got 184 and 183, so it's not as good as the last set that we had, in the last sort of week or whatever. We did about 20 of them and got like 10 walkouts or something stupid. But obviously, this time round, we're not even going to get one. And the final play is going to give us actually another 82 in Gabriel Paulista. So what do we get there? Like an 83, 84 and like 2 82s. And then the rest lower than that. It's just not great, is it? So now we're going to move on into the weekend league then. Of course, as we do, always going to aim for the 9 wins because it's just the easiest sort of best rewards, if that makes sense. So we are going to go and do that. This is the first team to do play. He's got himself Flashback Griezmann. He was obviously a new card onto the game. A couple of other players in there that obviously you've got to be a little bit wary of, but we're going to start off the brightest, as we always kind of do in every single weekend. We do go 1-0 up, and it's going to be Kylian Mbappe to get the first goal. Just 61 minutes on the clock, so it did take a while for the first goal to go in. But once the first goal went in, you're going to probably get a few. And as you can see, Griezmann has got the second goal of the game, unfortunately for my opponent though, and he's pulled it back to 1-1. But then in the 85th minute, we've brought on Alexis Sanchez and the boy Vinicius Jr., and they've kind of combined there nearly to put us in on goal. But he's picked the ball with Tellez, chipping it over across and then back to the goalkeeper. It's a bit ratty. I don't know what he's trying to do, but then I spot the man out wide and I pick that, and he actually passes it there even still. And then Vinicius Jr. in the box. He's an absolute animal. Honestly, he just turns so well, and he's put us 2-1 up. And luckily enough, we are going to get the win from that goal in the 87th minute, however it was. So that of course means we are now 1-0 in the weekend league. Hopefully we can go another 3-4 wins on the bounce, and obviously end this episode on a high, because we've not gone 5-0 for a while, to be fair, but we'll just have to see what happens in this one. So this is the second game then. He's got himself the new informed Jadon Sancho. Probably we're not going to see that a lot, obviously, in the coming weeks. He's good, but he's not good, if you know what I mean. He's not up to the scratch of this stage of the game, whereas, if he came out a few months ago, you'd be talking about one of the best sort of wingers on the game, especially with his ones to watch as well. That would have obviously got upgraded as well. But as you can see, we go 1-0 once again. It's Kylian Mbappe from an inshallah through ball over the top there to put us 1-0 inside 8 minutes, and then at 5-ish minutes after that, Mbappe gets the ball again, flip-flaps the defender and takes the shot on his weaker foot this time and gets the goal to put us 2 goals up. So now absolutely cruising in this one until Michael Owen decided to turn into some like prime Messi, and he's got around the defence there and he weirdly shot with his left foot on a finesse on the right hand side of the like box. That was such a weird way to shoot, but fair enough, it's going in the back of the net. Luckily for us, though, we do respond quite well. Neymar getting that goal there to put us 3-1 up, and then look what happens. It's just shocking defending from the kick-off, and look who it is that's obviously for own goal. It's Michael Owen. He's gone and scored again on the left foot, not a finesse this time. He just smashed that into the back of the net. Obviously I moved my keeper just to maybe see what had happened, but yeah, he did go and score there. So anyway, moving on into the second half, 65 minutes on the clock. We picked the ball with Mbappe, didn't really work out, but he's got it again, done another flip-flap, and this time he's going to ball or scoop the defender to then take the shot and put it into the back of the net. So we're now 4-2 up in this one, and hopefully we can come away with the win. I mean, we should do it 4-2 up in the 66th minute, and we are going to get another goal. Quite a nice scoop turn to shot with Mbappe to make it 5 with 20 minutes left to play. And then 2 minutes after that, we are going to notch another goal. This is quite a nice goal. Kylian Mbappe just showing what he can do on this game. And luckily enough, we are actually going to get a rage quit as well, because he's paused the game. He's 4 goals down with about 15 minutes left to play. He's like, yeah, there's no way we're coming back in this game. So he did end up going and quitting, which is obviously what you want. And it just pushes the weekend league flowing and obviously getting games done, and obviously now we're up to 2 wins just like that. So we have got 3 more games to play in this episode. This is one of them. He's quite a nice team. He's got himself got the new Havertz road to the final in there. He's got gold Kante though, which is interesting, and a couple of other players in there like Griezmann and stuff. So again, it's not a bad team. You're not going to face many bad teams at this point in the game. We're literally in March or whatever. Like, it's just ridiculous already. But anyway, it does go 1-0 through the boy King Kai Havertz, who obviously won Chelsea the Champions League final, and he's scored, put his side 1-up in this one, and then decided to just go on his head and do an handstand. Whatever. Yeah, fair enough. And then he's going to push through again. Havertz causing a bit of havoc, to be fair. Finds Salah. He was 1-on-1, chips the goalkeeper. He's 2 goals up with 24 minutes played. This time it's Mo Salah. I believe this is his red inform that he's got, which is obviously very, very jamming, very lucky. We played so much more for that player of the month. But anyway, he's pushing through again. He's going to make it 3. It's Griezmann this time to score. And I thought, you know what, we're just going to quit out of this one. He was a decentish player. I was just pushing for the goals. I think this is where I was a bit struck on time because I needed to go out or something. So I just said, you know what, we'll go for the game. And obviously, if we concede a few more goals, then we'll just end up quitting and moving on. So anyway, moving on into the penultimate game of the episode, then he's got himself a team of the year. The first we've faced in this episode, and it's going to be Jorginho. He's got as well Rooney and Maldini as 2 icons in there. He's got Neymar flashback, who apparently has been nerfed, by the way. And I've sort of seen a bit of a difference in how he's performing for me as well. He doesn't seem to be, you know, as agile and as responsive as he was like when he first came out. We'll just obviously have to see what happens with him though, because it's very, very interesting. Obviously, we had the flashback Ronaldo last year. Maybe they wanted to follow the same concept so everyone could have like a Ronaldo card. Obviously, this year it's been about Neymar. Everyone could have a Neymar card, but it won't be as good as like his normal card. And obviously, being his normal card worth like 100k now, obviously, here, like, right, we're just gonna nerf him a little bit because obviously you can pick up a Neymar for very, very cheap and blah, blah, blah. And it's obviously affected the market because the Neymar that came out on the flashback is so much better that you obviously it's pushed the price down of the normal card. So anyway, moving on in this game, as you can see, Rooney's nicked the ball off my defender. He's going through 1-on-1 with the keeper. He's going to try chip me, but luckily enough, Mendy's actually rose to that one and got the ball back. So now 7 minutes on the clock. We're going to try to launch our attack and hopefully we can get ourselves a goal. We're going to maybe go for a through ball there. We do. It's Neymar, and what can he do here? He's put the ball to the back post, and Sterling is giving him it back for a 1-2. Nearly scored there with Mbappe, but we've still got the ball, to be fair, in the edge of the box. Neymar, I went for some barrel flick there, and unfortunately just didn't get it off in time, and Trapp comes away with the ball there, and obviously Onyinka, but then we nick it straight back. So obviously we're pressing quite well, we're doing well, and then obviously we give it straight back again. And obviously I can see, you know, we're going for a long highlight because we're a little bit struck for time in this episode. You know, I wanted to make it a little bit obviously more longer than what it would have been if I just showed you the highlights. So obviously it's quite an interesting game as well because it's quite end to end, and as you can see we are put through again. It's Neymar this time, Boro scooping. I don't know what I'm thinking there, just literally take the shot either across goal or obviously near post, and you probably 99% gonna score that goal. But Neymar's in again, and it's a good save this time by Trapp. Is Bernardo Silva going to get there? Yes, he is. He skins the defender. See you later. And then we're going to obviously play edge of the box to Salah, back to Bernardo for a couple of 1-2s, and we've hit the bar. That should be going in there from Mohamed Salah, you know, near post, and everything working in his favour. He's about 6 yards out, for crying out loud, and he's hit the post. But then he pushes through. Luckily enough, though, Rudiger is very, very quick in this game, and obviously gets that ball back. And obviously Walker got a little bit lucky there, and then we end up losing the ball again. So now he's got the ball. What can he do? He's got Jorginho on it, and he gives it away. Now can we just have a little bit of patience and obviously build a decent attack, because we are playing 4-2-3-1. We've not got obviously the load of players up front, but we've got, you know, the lone striker and everything. But it's Kylian Mbappe then to take the next shot, and unfortunately again Trapp has pulled out a couple of worldies, and we're still at 0-0. We then whip it in the box, and we finally get that goal. 20 minutes on the clock with Rafael Varane scoring a header, and finally enough he does decide to go and quit, which is absolutely fantastic. He obviously knew I was absolutely battering him, and he probably just wanted to just carry on with his weekend, to be fair, which is fair enough. And now we're going to move on into the final game of the episode then. So I believe we are 3-1, and obviously hopefully going to make it 4-1 with this game here. So we're going to start off and obviously again show you pretty much full highlights of this, well, full game, whatever you want to call it, of this game. So in the first couple of minutes, you know, we nearly could have conceded. Obviously my defence just not looking too great from kick-off, and as you can see there, it's not looking too great. I think there definitely is something when you take a kick-off, like your defence just don't seem to respond, they don't react to anything. So obviously they kind of need to fix that, and you should be allowed to like move your defence and make sure that they're all, you know, able and responding and actually breathing, because sometimes, you know, they just stand there like lettuces. But anyway, Mbappe had the ball away and unfortunately couldn't get anything from it, and it's allowed him to obviously come now attack. But good interception there by Rudiger. We're going to obviously try force a quick attack, and it's Kylian Mbappe to get the first goal of the game. 6 minutes on the clock, a very good start by us, and obviously we're now going to try and push on and get the second goal as quickly as possible to maybe force another rage quit. But unfortunately for us, Martinez is now in, saved by Mendy. I did actually move my keeper there because I could tell he was going to shoot at that side. So luckily enough for us, he did, and now we can launch another attack straight away. And it's the boy Salah. He tried to whip it in the box, and Mbappe has got to that. I don't know how, but he has. And guess what? He's pausing it and he's quitting, and that means we are now 4-1 in the weekend league. After that, a brilliant header there. To be fair, though, by the way, I really didn't expect him to get that. It was a bit of a dodgy ball by Salah, but he got there, and that's all you can ask for. But anyway, that's going to pretty much wrap up the end of this episode. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.